You know what they say, when your future is so bright, you might just need to put on a fresh pair of sunglasses. Because after Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July 29th, 2017, I did what I said I was gonna do, and I took that title from Brandon Hodge, and I became the second ever, the first African American, and the last WWE Shop Champion. On the first episode I said a wise man once said the distance between what you want and what you get is what you're willing to do. And what did I do? Second episode I told you guys is gonna be monumental because you're gonna get to see Brandon Hodge and Grimm in the same wrestling ring together. You get to see Brandon Hodge in the GTS arena. You get to see Brandon Hodge in the GTS ring. You get to see Grimm count to 3 when I pinned Brandon's shoulders to the mat to win the WWE Shop Championship. As you guys can tell, I'm a man of my word. And on the third episode, I called this match Fantasy Warfare. I called this opportunity to see MuscleManMalcolm versus Brandon Hodge inconceivable, which means not capable of being imagined. No one expected this to really happen. No one expected a new champion. But what did they get? What did you people get? Change. If there's one thing I know I'm going to do as the new Chop Champion, I'm going to represent not just me, not just the people. I'm going to represent the most exclusive club in all professional wrestling, and by clicking the subscribe button, you have already entered yourself into the Malctourage. What did I do? I went on a channel with 80,000 people strong, and I know someone's gonna say, but Malcolm, he only has 79K. Shut up! Oh, block your mark. And I got into the ring with 2 of the top wrestling YouTubers in this community right now. And what did I do? I let them both lay it. In the match itself, it was all pre-thought. It was all a plan. Did you guys see that horrible botch punch I took? He punched me in the back and I just flopped. Oh, Malcolm, you're so green and rusty. That was kind of sloppy. Or was it? Was it psychology? I got into the mind of Brandon Hodge. I got him to think that, oh my God, I really have an opportunity to beat Malcolm. I'm gonna go to the second rope and attempt a crossbody, which it wasn't really a crossbody because it's not really a crossbody if you didn't turn crossways. I got Brandon to think, oh my God, I have Malcolm down. I can't beat him. No. You know what? What is wrong with you? You are tuning up the band, you are going for this sweet chin music, and what did I do? I got Grimm to think, oh my God, he's really down. I really don't want to see Malcolm actually get super kicked by Brandon. That will destroy him. That will make him look so embarrassed. He's already such a small YouTuber. I don't want him to get buried, which is funny coming from Grimm, who loves to bury. I got Grimm to think, oh my God, he's really down. I need to check on him. I need to make sure that he's okay, because that's what a referee is supposed to do. Good job at doing your job. And as Brandon was going for the super kick, I pulled Grimm in front of me because that isn't cheating. That was an opportunity to weaken my opponent. Now, something that really bothered me, Brandon was on YouTube, he was on Twitter, he was on Instagram saying, I cheated. Did I really cheat? Did the referee see me cheat? When did I cheat? Because what I saw was an opportunity that was so bright, I had to put the glasses back on my face. The opportunity to weaken you in front of your people. I could have beaten you without that crutch. That didn't mean anything to me. And there's a lot of people in the comments saying, oh my God, those crutch shots, they were really good, Malcolm. Maybe because those were stiff. I hit them for real. That's not a joke, which is great because you heard the cracking of the crutch over his body. You heard him scream, ah, ah, ah. Well, who are you, Tozawa? I could have beaten this man a long time ago, but that would have been such a short match. I want to entertain the people. I want to entertain the Malctourage. I let him think he actually had the opportunity to actually beat me. I let him think that he could actually overcome me. I am a state, I am a world-setting record power lifter. I am an undefeated amateur wrestler in high school. Why would I lose? How could I lose? What does Brandon do? I don't even think he owns a gym membership. And people probably think, why is he bullying Brandon? Why do you have to take his stuff? When I look at Brandon Hodge, something that you guys may not see, I see a phony. I see a fake. I'm seeing someone that's doing this not for the people, but for the fantasy of the people. You see Brandon take these trips. You see him get to go to St. Louis to go to Money in the Bank, and Philadelphia for Battleground. You get to see him go to Orlando for WrestleMania. He's not a YouTuber. He's not a wrestling YouTuber. He's not even a filmmaker. He lives the fantasy of wrestling fans. That's why he is where he is. Frankly, I don't even think Brandon Hodge even really likes professional wrestling because I see him. He flies to all these shows, he goes to all these places, he likes to make his vlogs, he likes to make his news videos because those get views. There are three types of fans in the world of the internet wrestling community. There's the real passionate fans that make real passionate videos like myself, that love professional wrestling, that talk professional wrestling, and you can hear it in their souls that they love professional wrestling. And there's many of us on this great website of YouTube, but I definitely am one of those. And then you get the second kind, and those are the fake fans. They buy the stuff, that go to the shows, only to say, I was there, I got to see this guy. This Seth Rollins is my favorite wrestler, but next week is AJ Styles. Those are the people that like to fly to Chicago for Wizard World when they have one in Nashville. And those people are fakes. They are phonies. And the third type of fan is pretty simple. His first name is Wyatt. I got into the ring with Brandon Hodge and Grimm's Toy Show as the referee. If there ever was a Hall of Fame for the YouTube wrestling community, Brandon Hodge, Grimm's Toy Show, they would both be in it. They thought, yes, we're gonna take this small channel, we're gonna get him into the ring, we're gonna embarrass him, we're gonna bury him, and that way we could stay on top of where we are. And what happened, Grimm? Brandon super kicked you. And what did you do? Because you got super kicked, you got in the way. You super kicked me. I won that match fair and square, or you would have reversed the decision and given the title to Brandon Hodge because I cheated. But instead you decided to take it among yourself because you do what you like to do, Grimm. You like to buy toys and bury people. You decided to super kick me after the match. Grimm, much like every person that's watching this video right now, we are all fans of you. You've done something on this website by yourself that no one else could have ever done. Because you connect with the people and you show how much passion you have for professional wrestling, and I respect that. And you don't have to look at me as an enemy, but I'm looking at you as one. So Grimm, you may not even watch this. I know Brandon is entitled to his rematch on February 2nd, 2018, and I will give it to him because I am a fighting champion. That's what we do. But Grimm, the situation between you and me is not over. And you know what? Washington, D.C. is not that far from New Jersey, and I have no problem coming to the GTS arena, but this right here is an open challenge to you. I'll even give you a shot at this, because if you beat me for it, you know what really gets to happen? It could be you and Brandon for this, and that's the match I know people really want to see. And maybe you don't want to do the match, Grimm, I understand. You don't want to mess with me, I'm too small of a channel, I get it. But what I do know on February 2nd, you're going to be in Brandon Hodge's corner, because he wants you in his corner, because that's where the money's at, even though the money is actually on this championship if you can see yourself. But the second I get, I'm going to return the super kick favor that you gave to me. So watch out. It can be February 2nd, it could be Survivor Series weekend, it could be whatever weekend, it could be whatever weekday, it could be whatever holiday you want. Take it or leave it, I don't really care. You're gonna get super kicked either way. You guys thought you were gonna get me on your territory, in your arena, in your ring, but boys, funny the words that are about to come out my mouth because it's so true. This is my yard now.